Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share a Dior haul. I shared my experience previewing the AIR DIOR ready-to-wear collection, and I teased this blue bag in that video, sharing that I will do a separate haul, and here it is. I want to share what I recently picked up from the Dior men's collection. These pieces have a little bit more of a story to them, which is why I thought it would be better to have a dedicated video. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. July was an interesting month for Dior Homme, or Dior Men's, and that's because the AIR DIOR collection ended up launching at the same time, or very similar time, as the Dior SHAWN Stussy collection. So my essay was telling me how swamped, if you will, the boutiques had been with inquiries for both the Stussy collection as well as the AIR DIOR collection. So it was quite a bit of an overwhelming time for everybody, I think, especially with the crew in the boutique being a lot smaller than they're used to and having to manage a very similar amount of workload and a lot of people trying to come into the stores. I did pre-order a piece from the Dior Stussy collection, and that hasn't arrived yet. I'm hopeful that I'm able to pick it up in the next day or so, and if I am able to, I will lump it all in at the end of this video. If not, I'll just share that in a different haul later down the road. But otherwise, I will share the pieces that I have in my possession today, and those were all of the items that I picked up when I previewed the AIR DIOR collection. And so they came in this lovely large bag. I think every time I look at the men's Dior bag, I like it more than the women's Dior shopping tote, except for when they do the limited edition holiday collection. I like those shopping totes, but otherwise I prefer the men's. The first item is in here. It's in a interesting oblong shape, if you will, and inside is, ta-da, actually the bucket hat that came out with the Dior SHAWN Stussy collection. This is in the yellow print. They have the same hat, which is a white base with the same black print, and then I believe it's silver thread for the Dior up front. I have it in a size medium. You can kind of see what it looks like. It is actually very comfortable and really ideal for my head shape, if that makes sense. I had been looking for a bucket hat for a while. Last summer, I want to say it was last summer, Rochelle tried on this Louis Vuitton bucket hat, and ever since, I saw it on her Instagram stories, and ever since I got really hooked on wanting to look for a bucket hat as well. The thing with bucket hats is that I really need to try them on. There's about a 50-50 chance that it looks great or it doesn't look great. I think I figured out the element that matters for me, and that's the height here. A lot of times bucket hats end up looking a little bit more like fedoras because they're a lot taller here. I hope I'm making sense and I don't sound crazy. But sometimes they can be a lot taller here. It adds too much height to my head, and then I think the hat tends to look a little awkward. There's too much empty space, if you know what I mean. And then sometimes the brims might not be the right length. That's why when I tried this hat on, it was perfect. And also my boyfriend tried it on and it looks great on him as well. We both have similar issues when it comes to the bucket hat, and that's why when we were pre-ordering, even though we liked the bucket hats, we didn't actually end up pre-ordering because we needed to try them on and we needed to see what size would be best. So the story with this piece is actually we finished checking out the AIR DIOR collection, we finished trying on some of the ready-to-wear pieces, and we finished deciding what we wanted from the AIR DIOR collection, and we were on our way up to complete our transaction. And actually one of the mannequins had this hat on, and I just out of curiosity, I asked if I could quickly try it on because I noticed it was there in the shop. And that's when we all fell in love with how the hat looked, and that's why we decided to pick it up. When I was pre-ordering, I saw there were a few hat styles coming out, and there were at least a couple bucket styles. So there's this one with this print in the yellow and the black, and I swear there was a flat, just like full black with gold threading, I think, or silver threading, something like that. It was a more plain bucket hat that just had the embroidery Dior at the front in the like Stussy font. That's the original one that I wanted to get, that I was contemplating pre-ordering, but I'm actually much more happy with this piece. I think this piece actually, it's more unique and actually more wearable. I know that sounds kind of surprising, but it's actually a lot more wearable than I thought it would be, and I've actually been wearing it a ton. It's nice to wear in the summertime so that some of the sun can get out of your eyes. I mean, look, it's not like the widest brim that it's gonna cover all the sun, but it can still provide some shade, you know what I mean? And when it's getting really hot in New York City, so this is perfect for that. So yeah, I'm really excited to pick this up for size reference because I know hats can be crazy. They're so hard to figure out. These came, I believe, in a small, medium, large, and this is the medium size. And I have one more item to share, and that is wrapped up in here. All right, are you ready? This is what we picked up from the Dior men's collection, and you might be surprised that it's actually not an AIR DIOR piece. This is also from the Stussy collection. It is like a denim worker shirt. I think that's what it's called. It's not quite a denim jacket. It's not as structured as a denim jacket, but it is like a button-down shirt, if you will. And this is what the front looks like. It has the Dior embroidery at the pocket area, in the chest pocket. And on the back, it has this awesome Stussy bee embroidered. And so it has the bee that says Dior Worldwide. And this is actually a piece that is made in Japan. They use Japanese denim, so it is like that super premium quality denim that is very soft and washed. So it feels very comfortable on, and it kind of feels like it's a little worn in a good way. And they did some special washing, so you'll see that it gradates into a darker color towards the bottom. The buttons are these push button closures. There is a inner pocket on the right side on the inside, but there are no outside pockets. Sleeves are also pretty plain. The main kind of show-stopping element is really the bee embroidery on the back. So this was actually a piece that my boyfriend was eyeing when we were figuring out what to pre-order. And he was thinking about it, but we had purchased some other items around the same period of time, and so he figured he'll check it out once the collection lands in the boutique. And once the collection actually launched online, he saw it initially and then it was gone. It was off the website, so he figured it was already sold out. Lo and behold, they had it at the boutique. You know, after we finished checking out the AIR DIOR collection, he was like, do you have any sizes? Can we try it on? Yeah, actually, it was like meant to be. They had one size left. There was one on display, which was a smaller size, and then they had one size left, which was actually his size. We both tried it on, and again, we both really liked it. I can also wear it in a very oversized way, which is perfect. If you watched my Fendi video, you know I was talking about that like happy medium for oversized fit for me. It's actually really perfect for me as well. So that's why we actually decided to forego the AIR DIOR collection. Even though that was what we initially had gone to check out, and we decided to pick up these Dior Stussy pieces instead. And we are super happy with that decision. Even our SA actually said that he purchased the same item, so he has both the hats and he bought this denim work shirt as well, and he felt like personally the Stussy collection was a stronger collection and a more iconic in a way. We were initially thinking about getting one of the polos from the AIR DIOR collection because they were really clean cut. They were very thin, and they were a lot more appealing than I thought they would be. But when we were looking at all of these items together, like the hat and the jacket, or the hat and the denim shirt go really well together. And we were just thinking, you know, we don't really need the polo, so these are definitely pieces that we know we are going to wear a lot more and be able to incorporate into a lot more outfits. So that's why we decided to pick these items up instead. I know the Dior Stussy collection is actually doing really well for Dior men's as well, and the items are coming in multiple waves. So I think the other piece that I pre-ordered is part of this next wave that's coming through, and I'm hoping to maybe be able to snag a couple other pieces that we've been eyeing. So I'm just waiting for those to actually land in the boutique before I can pick them up. I'm still trying to figure out the best angle with this camera, so please bear with me. It's bothering me more probably than anybody else, but I'm still trying to figure out whether, you know, what composition looks the best. I had some flowers that I figured I would showcase in a little corner because why not? And I don't want it to seem too claustrophobic, but I also don't want it to seem so far away that, I don't know, it just seems really impersonal at that point because you guys are so far away. So I'm figuring out like where we might look best. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but if it changes in the next video, it's probably because I'm trying to tweak an angle here or there. But definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback on the angle and all of that good stuff. Did you pick up any pieces from the Dior Stussy collection? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. I will definitely be styling these pieces, so you'll be seeing them a lot on my feed. I would expect to see these in pretty heavy rotation on my Instagram this summer. If you have any questions on any of these items or really anything at all, feel free to leave them down below, or again, head over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video and you like haul videos, then please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. As I mentioned, I will be having more haul videos coming. There are some more pieces that are slowly trickling through. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday. So until next time, bye!